Hello, today we are going to talk about how to use Firewalla VPN Client feature. Firewalla VPN Client is a service running on your Firewalla box. It allows you to establish a secure connection with a remote network. Firewalla supports 3 types of VPN connection: site-to-site VPN, remote access VPN, and third-party VPN. Third-party VPN is a one-way encrypted tunnel. It is for scenario when you already pay for third-party VPN service. You want some of your home devices like a TV setup box to use this service. Before the setup, you need to get the necessary VPN server info from the third party. Here, we will use ExpressVPN as an example. Log into your account on ExpressVPN website. Follow the user guide to get a VPN profile, username, and password. Then on Firewalla VPN Client UI, select the third-party VPN, fill in the corresponding info, import the profile. A one-way VPN tunnel to the ExpressVPN server will be created. Site-to-site VPN is a bidirectional encrypted tunnel. It connects the 2 networks together and allows devices on each network to access other networks' resources seamlessly. This type of connection is typically for scenario like a company has offices in 2 different locations. For example, the headquarters and the branch office. Employees from each location want to have access to the other office network. Site-to-site VPN requires to have 2 Firewalla boxes installed, 1 for each network. And the Firewalla app must be already paired with both boxes. The box you select to initiate the connection is the VPN client. The peer site will be the VPN server. VPN client can be running on either Firewalla Red or Blue. However, the VPN server side must be a Firewalla Blue. When you choose to create a site-to-site VPN, the UI will show all Firewalla Blue boxes that have paired with the app. Select the one you designate as the VPN server. Firewalla will automatically create a VPN profile and then set up a bidirectional tunnel between the 2 sites. Note, you must turn on the VPN server feature on the peer site box and properly create the port forwarding. If you haven't done so beforehand, you will be asked to do it during the setup. Remote Access VPN is a one-way encrypted tunnel between 2 sites. This type of connection is typically for scenario like an employee wants to work from home. He or she needs to have access to the company network for accessing files, printers, or office computers. Only devices on VPN client side, also called the local site, have access to the VPN server network, also called the remote site network, but not the other way around. Same as site-to-site VPN, it also requires to have 2 Firewalla boxes installed, 1 for each network. Either Firewalla Red or Blue will work for this type of connection. When you choose to create a remote access VPN, it will show all available Firewalla boxes you have paired. Select the one you designate as the remote site. If you don't see the box in the list, select Import Profile option. When it is done, a one-way VPN tunnel will be created. After a VPN connection is created, the next step is to decide which device will use this connection. The unique way of how Firewalla set up the VPN connection allows you to centralize manage which device connects to which VPN connection. You no longer need to install VPN software on all your home devices. It drastically reduces the setup overhead. To do this, the device you want to assign to the VPN must be part of the Firewalla overlay network. If you are running in DHCP mode, you are all set. When you tap the Connect Now, it will show you a list of devices to select. If you're running in simple mode, by default, all of your monitored devices are in the primary network. You will need to manually move devices to the overlay network. When you tap the Connect Now, it will show you the configuration guide for different types of devices. Follow the guide to assign a static IP address, which belongs to the overlay network, to your device. When you are done, the UI will refresh and show you the available devices to choose. There is also a shortcut button on the device detail page, which lets you connect the device to a VPN connection with a single tap. If you have set up at least one VPN connection, The VPN Client UI allows you to perform following operations. Create or delete a VPN profile. View VPN profile detail. Modify profile's routing policy or DNS setting. Assign or deassign devices to the active VPN connection. To test if the VPN connection you created is working or not, for site-to-site VPN and a remote access VPN, you just need to ping the remote site IP address. If it pingable, it means it works. For third-party VPN, type this URL on your browser. It shows the IP address assigned by the new VPN connection. This should match the network info given by the third-party VPN provider, and usually is different from your IP address without using the VPN. If you fail the above tests, first check the VPN server side. Does the router that the Firewalla box plugged in has a public IP address assigned by your ISP? And does the router have the VPN connection port forwarding to point to the Firewalla primary network? Then check the VPN client side. In simple mode, check if your device IP address is in the Firewalla overlay network. If it is not, on device page, you will see the VPN icon show as setup required. Follow the UI and make sure the static IP address configuration is correct. If you have done all above checks and it still doesn't work, open a case. We'll have engineers to help you out. There are some limitations for Firewalla VPN Client feature at the moment. It supports OpenVPN protocol only. IPv6 traffic is not supported, means IPv6 traffic will not be routed to the VPN connection. Please make sure your router's IPv6 option is turned off. Connected devices like laptop, phone, pad must use either public DNS servers or the DNS server running on your home router. Firewalla VPN server can establish a remote VPN connection with multiple VPN clients, but can only establish one site-to-site VPN connection at any given time. Firewalla VPN Client can have up to 10 VPN profiles saved and can be a mix of 3 VPN types, but at any given time, only one VPN connection can be established and active. If you have any further questions, please write to us help@firewalla.com. Thanks for watching.